back to the first MVC of 2023. I'm Gabby Affatato.
And I'm Abby Samuel.
I'm excited to be back, especially with my friend Abby. Also, baby Shasta. Shasta is part of my AP Psychology project, but she won't be here for much longer because she's getting handed over to a trusted babysitter, so don't worry. Speaking of projects, National Art Honor Society is also working on something very special.
The kids in NAHS are working with kids in Nigeria for their latest project. Ava Hurtalendi has the story.
If you've ever had a character drawn of yourself, you know how exciting it can be to see yourself in art form. While a little different, Mason's National Art Honor Society got involved with an opportunity called the Memory Project, an organization that allows high school students to create a portrait of a child from Nigeria, then send their art back for an awesome reaction. NAHS members Becca Sanders and Anna Matu took on this project as a chance to put a grin on a child's face and take another step up with their art skills.
So the Memory Project, it's an NAHS service opportunity, so the first thing I did was signed up for it. I basically committed to doing one painting of a kid from Nigeria who sent in like their name, their personality, stuff that they want to do when they're older. I set it up at my house. I did this fully at my house, not at school at all. I just have a spot set up in my room where I go to it periodically throughout the week and work on it. The Memory Project is a really big corporation, so like they'll take like lots of videos of lots of kids' reactions, but so like NAHS will all sit down and watch that like really cool video together.
I'm really excited for the reaction videos just because it just is like a nice milestone as an artist to make art that like has a life beyond you. It was just like kind of different to like send off a piece and never see it again. So I'm excited to like see how that like impacts the kids and like how excited they'll be to see it. And it's also just really cool, like something I made is like across the world, and being able to see it there is just like so interesting.
To these students, this wasn't just another art assignment, but an opportunity to spread kindness and create a distant bond with the kids they've painted.
Personally, it was nice because I'm Nigerian, and so it was like a cool connection to have with these kids. I think seeing yourself like painted is such a it really helps with like self-esteem and just like seeing how other people view you and seeing that different perspective of yourself, especially like those kids who maybe don't have the same opportunities as we do here. Seen as important enough to paint will make them sort of feel a little bit more empowered.
Being a high school student in NAHS, it's a really cool way for all the students in the club to use their talents to just create something really sentimental for somebody and then possibly see their reaction. You know, all kids, they want to see themselves represented, and I think that's a cool way of doing it. It just makes it like a really personal experience between like the kid and you, because your style's represented, you're represented, and they're represented, and I just think that's really cool to see throughout everybody's different paintings.
While these artists may not have gotten to go on a trip outside of the country, their creativity sure did. For both our talented creators and excited children, this individualized experience creates a guaranteed smile that stretches from Mason, Ohio, connecting all the way to Nigeria. I'm Ava Hurtalendi, MVC News.
It's really cool to see how art has no borders.
Mason's Drama Club is another group here at Mason that always takes inclusivity to the next level.
This past weekend, they put on a sensory accommodating show so all viewers were comfortable.
Delaney Cows walks us through the leadership and steps to put on Mason's first sensory show.
Mason Drama Club is making leaps and bounds forward to continue to make the community even more inclusive. For the first time ever, the Winter Show, Story Theater by Paul Sills, is putting on a sensory-friendly show. A sensory-friendly show is one that is modified to extend to a larger audience for people who weren't able or comfortable to see a show previously. The idea was brought forth by Jana Suris, a special needs advocate and a Mason mom.
Friendly performance was brought to Mr. Young and the Drama Club boosters because Mason City Schools has been trying to put forth inclusive excellence initiatives all over the school district in various facets. And I felt like offering a sensory-friendly performance would just be the perfect way to let the disability community know, hey, we see you, we want you to have the full experiences offered here at the high school, here within the district. The impact for sensory-friendly shows is profound. Many parents, they may not feel welcome to access a show. They may feel that if they come, their child might make a noise or move around in their seat and distract the actors or ruin it for the other patrons. and so they don't even try. There isn't really an environment of learning how to be a theater goer without putting yourself out there as a parent that you could feel horrible by the end or go home completely unsuccessful. So by offering a sensory-friendly, judgment-free performance at Mason High School, you're providing an opportunity for parents to come and give it a shot. And it's very low risk because you know that you can keep your head up high and just be as you are, come in, and your kid may like it or they may not, but you don't have to worry that it's going to be a traumatic experience. And the experience has been so good for my own daughter. We've seen her independence grow, we've seen her decision-making grow, and although there's been some hang-ups along the way where it's not always perfect, we can at least say that we're giving it a shot and giving her the dignity of risk.
The sensory-friendly show has brought forth many new changes for the cast and crew involved. Assistant directors Mitch Goggin and Webb Beatty have led the path to a new way of operating.
So our goal for Drama Club is for it to be a more inclusive space as a whole, not only just with like rehearsals and like the actual club process, but with like seeing shows and stuff like that. We want anybody who wants to come see a show to be able to see the show, and for anybody who wants to take part in Drama Club to be able to be a part of the fun. I feel like this show, having a sensory show, definitely provided a lot more challenges than other ones because we had to run things a little differently, but it's been a fun challenge.
We are able to like connect with the cast more with like, because we have been able to like direct like our own like a little tiny show. So a positive impact that we've been able to put on the show is seeing people really enjoy this performance when they haven't been able to with previous shows that we've done.
While this was only the premiere of the Sensory Show, we expect to see many more shows like this in the future to continue to make Mason a more inclusive and welcoming environment for all. While the Sensory Show has already been a success, there's still time to catch these hardworking kids in action this coming weekend. I'm Delaney Cowles, NBC News.
All this theater talk really has me thinking about my favorite movie, High School Musical.
Why is that?
Because Troy Bolton's my celebrity crush.
Oh, I love Zac Efron too.
No, not Zac Efron, just Troy Bolton. Like just the character Troy Bolton, because like my name's Gabriella and his name's Troy.
Well, my celebrity crush is Ross Lynch, but I don't think I'm ever gonna meet him.
Lacey Dahl hit the halls to see who your guys' celebrity crushes were.
With the Golden Globes wrapped up and the Grammys ready to begin, we find ourselves in a familiar place. It's a Hollywood award season. With countless awards being presented and the red carpet moments, we find ourselves pulling for our favorite performers. That means that sometimes we let our fandom even turn into an innocent crush. So I hit the halls to ask the kids in the hall, who is your celebrity crush? Who is your celebrity crush?
Livy Dunn.
Who?
Livy Dunn.
I have no clue who that is.
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande. The Queen of England.
I'm
Queen Elizabeth.
Rest in peace. I'm gonna have to go. What do you Austin Butler. Yes, I got it. Austin Butler. Elvis is kind of hot. I mean, well, like Austin Butler's Elvis. Better. Well, I'm meaning the Austin Butler Elvis. That's what I mean. Well, yeah. Thank you.
I'm between Anne Hathaway and Zooey Deschanel.
Okay, so you have it down. You know. Okay.
I mean, they're just sweet. They're nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Dylan O'Brien. Yes, correct. There's a big range. I mean, if you don't have one, I could give you one.
Give me one.
Joe Burrow.
No. No, I'm sorry.
Noah Centineo.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Santa Claus.
That's a good one. Good one.
Young Gravy.
I knew it. I just knew it. I knew you were gonna say that. I just knew it.
Listen, he's my first love, one and only Young Gravy.
Probably Shakira.
Have you seen her dance? Yeah.
Andrew Garfield. But Tom Holland's better.
Andrew Garfield's hotter though.
Tom Holland is hotter. Go get him.
He's short.
Well, height shouldn't matter. Kim Kardashian. Oh, okay. Who is your celebrity crush? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Joe Burrow! That was loud. But yes, Joe Burrow, obviously.
You ever heard the song Clarity?
Yeah, I have.
No, he sung it?
No.
Foxes. She's like an 11 out of 10, bro.
Dang, okay, 11 out of 10?
Probably Zendaya.
Zendaya, okay. Okay. How do you feel about her and Tom Holland?
I mean, he's got limited time before I slide in there.
I want Tom Holland, so like, I'll get Tom Holland, you can get Zendaya. Yeah, deal? Yep. Okay, cool.
My celebrity crush is Harry Styles.
Yes, oh my gosh, yes, I'm in love with Harry Styles.
I'm not even gonna let you one-up me right now. I have a mural for him in my room.
Okay, I
follow my Instagram fan account for Harry Styles _HarryStyles__.
Yes, follow the fan account.
Okay, so it's either Tanner from Teen Beach Movie or Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. It's Tom Holland. It's Tom Holland.
Obviously Tom.
Obviously, I only accept 2 answers. Actually 3. Tom Holland, Ross Lynch, and Joe Burrow.
Thank you. At least you don't accept Ryan Reynolds, okay?
Yeah, that's too basic.
Ryan Reynolds, Zendaya.
That's really basic.
You're right. I'm gonna get
like everybody says Ryan Reynolds.
Right, but he.
Like it's too basic for me. Pick another one.
Batman.
Who?
Batman, bruh.
Batman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a valid.
Yeah, solid. From Shakira to Harry Styles, there are plenty of celebrity fish in the theoretical sea for you. Although you may have never actually met your crush, it doesn't stop you from dreaming about the day you do. I'm Lacey Dahl, NBC News.
You guys have some pretty crazy celebrity crushes. Abby, one day you're gonna meet Ross Lynch.
I'm sure I will. Next up is a message from Hope Squad.
Hi, I'm Catherine, and I'm a member of Hope Squad. Today, I would like to talk about setting boundaries. Whether it's having a casual conversation with friends or meeting someone new, it's important to set boundaries when necessary for your own comfort and safety. Some people might not like to be hugged. Others might want to have certain topics off limits. Everybody's boundaries are different, but it's important to communicate your boundaries to ensure comfort. Make sure to clearly define your boundaries and respect the boundaries of others to continue healthy relationships.
What's up, Comet Country? Winter sports have started up again, and students are already cheering for the Comets. With this support, Mason has chosen to highlight a bigger cause through the annual Pink Out basketball game. This past Friday, students rallied together to root for the Comets while also raising money for cancer research. With excitement from the games still in the air, Mia Sacker did a deep dive into the meaning of the event and all the preparation that went into it.
Pink isn't one of Mason School's colors. However, last Friday night, the color pink united the Comets. Every January, the Comet Zone hosts an annual Pink Out game to support those who have been impacted by breast cancer. Comet Zone General Manager Alexa Cruciata and Operating Manager Sonali Desari took lead on this big event.
Pink Out game is a basketball game that is annually held to support the Pink Ribbon Girls, which is a foundation that gives back to families who have been impacted by breast cancer.
And so we do it on a varsity boys basketball game, and then we sell shirts, or we create the shirts for Pink Out, and then 50% of the proceeds go towards Pink Ribbon Girls. Main thing is we always start with getting sponsors for the shirts, because we try to have sponsors that cover the cost of the shirts, then whatever profits we make, we can donate to our charity. So we start by getting sponsors, and then we have our design team work out a design, and then we'll plan on marketing that, and then for the week prior to the game, we sell the shirts.
Not only did the Comet Zone bring organizations together, they also focus on uniting the community.
Our marketing department works closely with the bank's marketing department to make posters, flyers, to promote on social media, and kind of to build excitement about the game.
We partner with the bank to help market, and then they also will make the big check at the end that we present to the Pink Ribbon Girls at the game. And then this year, Pink Out's also falling on the same night as the talent show for NHS, so we're kind of combining with them to help decorate the school.
The Comet Zone couldn't do it alone. With an event this big, it took a group effort to pull off a night like this.
For the Comet Zone, it's something that we love to do, to partner with organizations and charities so that we can give back to our community. And then also, I think there's a lot of staff and students at our school that have been impacted by cancer, so it's a really great way to give back to them too.
I think to the Comet Zone and me personally, it's kind of just a fun time to kind of bring the community together because we have a lot of different organizations that we're working with, like the cheerleaders, the basketball team, and then also with the bank. It's fun to kind of like rally for a good cause, just an event where the community can kind of come together and where we can honor people who have suffered from breast cancer and their families because they deserve the recognition.
While usually when you walk into the MHS Arena, you notice a sea of green, Mason has never been more proud to fill the stands with pink. It was amazing to see the Comet Zone, bank, cheerleaders, boys basketball team, and so many more come together to honor those who have fought a battle with breast cancer in a lively filled night. I'm Mia Sacker, NBC Sports.
It's always so fun seeing students come together for a great cause and also showing support for the talented athletes we have here at Mason. With players becoming more specialized these days, it's rare to find varsity athletes that play multiple sports. However, some students at MHS are utilizing their skill sets across various sports and proving what they can do. Adam Little sat down with some of our star varsity athletes to talk about why they chose to play multiple sports and how they balance them in their lives.
In a world of sports where specialization is becoming the new normal, many MHS athletes are sticking to their roots and continuing to play the sports they have grown to know and love. Despite pressure from the outside to focus on one in an effort to gain college scholarships, 3 MHS athletes, Jake Hanley, Timmy Hollenbeck, and Anna Habra, are proving the critics wrong.
For me, it was important to have kind of a mix of different types of sports. Baseball has different aspects compared to basketball. Like basketball is nonstop action for like an hour, tons of conditioning, tons of running. Baseball is a little more slow. Games take 2.5 hours, and it's more rotational stuff. But there's a ton of different aspects of each game, and I think finding a good balance of both of those was important to me. Basketball kind of gets me in the mode to where when I go back to baseball season, I'm a little bit more explosive, not as worn down. My conditioning's a little bit better, and I think overall, not like once you stick with one thing for so long, it kind of gets monotonous. So coming out of basketball and going back in kind of has a better feel to it.
For senior Timmy Hollenbeck, wintertime after the golf season got a little repetitive. So he decided to join the bowling team to have fun and switch things up.
In the wintertime, I kind of had nothing to do other than just to practice golf. So I kind of want to just get into the team sport aspect still and really want to play with the team. And I kind of picked up on bowling as a younger kid, and my dad brought me into it too. So bowling was something I could do in the winter and play on a team other than just golf, just played in the fall. Last year we went to state, so it was kind of cool not having golf clubs and bowling instead of golfing when you travel. But I mean, it's cool to be a part of a team, and it's different because it's different sports, so the team aspect is different. You stay involved and it helps you grow as a person, getting to know more people.
Freshman Anna Habra has shined on the varsity stage in her first few months as a high school student. But it's not her play on the field and the court that brings her satisfaction. It's the bonds and friendships she has made with her new teammates.
I've heard from my sister and my friends up in high school and upper grades that they love the basketball coach and the soccer coach, and I just wanted to experience both my first year, and I'm planning to continue out my 4 years. For soccer, typically on Saturday night games we would go out and eat afterwards. Our favorite place was Texas Roadhouse because of the rolls. And for basketball so far, I love our team dinners. It's always a blast. The friendships I made, I know are going to hold on for a lifetime, even if they're older, obviously. But it's a great experience, and if I didn't meet these people, I don't know where I would be in my athletic career. I encourage to younger people to continue doing what you love. I mean, for me, coming into high school, I felt like I had the weight on me to choose to play one sport, but I mean, both coaches on either side are so they're workable. They help you work in and out if you have summer workouts at the same time, or you have to go from one place to another after practice. It all works out. Being a multi-sport athlete, I love it. I encourage everyone to just do what you love, and yeah, have fun with it.
Whether it's about polishing footwork, staying involved in the school, or even eating Texas Roadhouse rolls to celebrate a win, these MHS students are putting the new athletic stereotype behind them to grow as athletes, teammates, and people. I'm Adam Little, NBC Sports.
That'll wrap it up for sports. Now I'll send it back to Gabby and Abby at the anchor desk.
That wraps it up for this edition of NBC News.
From everyone in front of and behind the camera, I'm Gabby Affatato.
And I'm Abby Samuel.
We'll see you next time.